Hi, this is Eli Kransberg from Production Expert, and in this video, I want to test out Smash and Grab, the purpose-built compressor from GetGoodDrums, designed specifically for drums. Now, I love purpose-built plugins. They usually are optimized for what they do, and this one is, as expected. And, I thought Smash and Grab, oh great, there's going to be another compressor that's going to slam the heck out of the drums. We'll dial back the mix and get that pumping, and been there, done that. We all have 100 compressors that do it, and I wanted to test it out on drumming that's a little more nuanced with ghost notes and some fills and rolls and a bit busier drumming and get more of a natural type of compression, and this did not let me down. This is not only a fantastic sounding plugin, I really love the interface, and learning to use it was a snap. I really like that they don't provide a manual. And I actually found that kind of liberating in that I'm not tied down to the preconceived ideas of where settings should be for different drums. There's a lot of optimizations going on here when we choose the different drum types, and there's two broad categories of compression this offers. The Smash part, which is an FET compressor, or more a combination of different FET algorithms, and Grab, which is VCA-style compressor. So what makes this interesting is not only the optimizations with the dials here, but some of the other settings here. We have Beef, which is a pre-compression EQ. And it's optimized, the frequency is optimized based on which of these is set. So that's nice. Pre-compression EQ and then post-compression EQ up high and this air control. And we have saturation where we can dial in a nice subtle thickening amount or drive it to distortion. There's a mix control as expected. And we have an extreme setting for magnifying or amplifying the amount of compression that's happening. And we get, as expected, more extreme results. And again, different algorithms here to choose from. We can link the output and input together with this knob, and there's an auto makeup gain. So if you're compressing by 4 or 5 dB, it'll add 4 or 5 dB on. And there's even a sidechain control here where we can, I've never seen this before and I really like it, dial in the amount of the sidechain we want, turn it off, and then do some filtering for how the sidechain is going to react. So let me play you this little mix I have here. I'll bypass the instances I have in and out, and then I'll show you what I'm doing on each one. Pretty dramatic. And out. And all I've got going on is a bit of EQ and a noise gate on the kick. So let's look at what's happening one at a time here. Here's the overhead bus. So I'm not pushing it too hard. The low end's really bringing up the beef in the kick drum. Really effective, and this is bringing out the hi-hat nicely. And I can drive it harder, but that's not what I want to do. Let's look at the kick. And again, I'm using the normal amount, and I'm using the FET style. As expected, the beef's enhancing the kick really nicely. Bit of saturation, tape mode, kick, mixes up full. Here's the snare where I'm using the Grab. I really like what it does to the transients. It's not getting that sustained sound. It's not bringing out the sustain, it's bringing out the attack. So it's adding a nice snap to it. Rolling off the beef a bit. That's what I want to get rid of. And the air is really adding a nice snap. Bit of saturation, and I'm using the hard mode here. Let's look at the hi-hat mic. Now there's no dedicated hi-hat mode, I'm using room. And here I'm using the sidechain to filter out the slow end. and adding a bit of high and rolling off the beat as you would expect, a bit of saturation. Here it is on the parallel drum bus. So I've got grab, which is kind of unusual. Usually we want to bring out the sustain for parallel compression and then bring it up. But I like the grab to bring out the transients. And with auto gain. Air on top, bit of saturation, driving it hard, and I'm using extreme. So more aggressive. Let's dial it up. This is without it. So that's Smash and Grab from GetGoodDrums. Fantastic sounding drum-purposed compressor. Easy to use. Check it out. There's a 14-day demo available on their website. This is Eli Kransberg for Production Expert signing out.